Ooh! Guess what? A duckhead. Yeah, duckhead is here. I had a duckhead shipped to me, and it's one of the better ones. Cost a little bit more, like at least twice as much against some of these other ones that are out there. It's supposed to be heavier built and all, but one thing I noticed is the way they designed this package. It's got open corners. Yep. Let's see. Are we still in focus after all that? Anyhow. All right, here. I'll do it with this. It has corners that can be busted open easy. Just squish the package a little bit. So if there's anything in it that can't be lost, I'm afraid that these are not the best way to do it. But we're going to see. Oh, I don't know where I'm going to set this thing down, so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and hold on to you, and we'll do this one-handed. Yep. See if this will do it. Oh, this is why they don't mind, because they've got it in a inner package. Now that's good packing. That is good packing. I don't know how to put a link up or anything, but this came from the Big A, and this is the one that cost $99 instead of the $49 or so. And what it is a mounting system. This is supposed to go over top here. Oh, guess what? I guess they say it's made out of thicker material. God help us if that is the thicker material. This is made out of regular heavier pipe. This is made out of heavy conduit. Son of a gun. Okay, beware. If you have an Antiquie, this will not work on your Antiquie. It's supposed to drop on there, and then the duck head comes across, fits here with a like this. Let's get rid of this part. This tube, yep, excuse me, this tube, here, that goes on here to adjust back and forth. This will go on, and it will have a plastic piece mounted on this flange here. It's a 2-bolt flange, and here is your plastic piece. And I wondered why they don't make them out of aluminum. They do make them out of aluminum, and they're much tougher. These are not that expensive, like 5 for $25 or something like that. What they do is they ride along your rim, and if they ride along your rim and push the tire on and off, if they're made of plastic, they don't scratch the rim. If they're made of aluminum, you could rub the paint right off. So this would bolt up here, and then drops on the top and adjusts out, so this would ride along your tire, be able to push it on and off. You get now instead of the little plastic knobbies, you have aluminum handles, and those are much better. I like that. And there'll be one up here. You know what? Something you might not realize. Whoop. You cannot adjust this unless you have that tube all the Okay, as I started to say, except for the battery ran out, you got your adjustments up on top here, but you can't make this adjustment if this tube is in the way. So you can't have it tight and the tube adjusted for the height of the tire rim. See, it's going to be adjusted for the height of the tire rim on the top here, and you can adjust that right here and tighten it down, but this will come up against the pipe. It'll come up against the pipe and you're not able to tighten it. Kind of fun. So I guess maybe they should have thought a little bit harder and farther. It won't take them that much trouble to correct this. Whenever they mount this, they just have to mount it to what would be the opposite side here, or the bottom, and that would put this handle here outside. It wouldn't be in the way or anything else, and you'd be able to tighten this adjustment on this tube and this adjustment on for this tube without the interference. Okay, so anyhow, I got a piece that I'm not really that happy with. I'm not going to return it. I'll use it as a pattern, and I'll get another piece of tube that will fit over top of my antique diameter, the diameter of my antique changer, and I'll cut this off and I'll weld it on. Or I have a bunch of square tube like this over there, and I might get I'll just get a pipe. I'll cut a piece of that tube and make my own 90-degree arm here, and that way I'll have one for the new cheap ones, or one for the old antique. Now I'm not going to ever use this one for the new style, because I'm not buying another one. I got an antique. You can't kill these things, and it's not going to be that hard to continue to do it the way I did it before, which is strictly with the bar, because the bar has what's in essence a duck head on one side, has a it has a pry edge on the top that fits up in here, fits up in there to tighten it up, and it has a duck head tool on the back, on the other end. That'll put tires on and take. Okay, I hope I got this placed in right, but I just wanted to show you this. This is a centering cone. The centering cone comes with this, and that's part of the allure of buying this heavier duty model, is you get a centering cone to help center your wheel on. But there's one problem. It is so small. It isn't about to fit even on. If I take this off, it's not going to fit on the center there, guaranteed. It barely fits on the little changer. Now this, I'll just keep it for this little tire changer. Not like I need one, because I already got one. I got one with a bigger bore on it. It's still too small for the antique. And this bigger block that I got, it's higher dollar, and I thought, well, that looks like it centered things up very well. Maybe work on the inside of the wheels. Wow. Excuse me. See if this sticks. Yeah, that'll stick on too. That won't even start to go on. Even if I take this off, I've already tried it. It's way too small. So the different size centering cones, they're not much good. What is good is the padding there. Save your wheel from being all scratched up. Take the duck head, toss it to the side, and I may have a little scratch or two using this bar, but I'll do like I did before. Just take a model paintbrush, a modeler's paintbrush, the little one, artist paintbrush, and touch up any of the steel and paint that I scratch up. All right, grenade mentality works.